Hey, shalom, shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, noise in the gospel broad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, wherever he may be. Akia Mahaloya, coming back with another quick lesson through the spirit. Wanted to go into something. Oh, shit. One of the brothers did a little lesson earlier, man, about being over righteous, man, and I kind of wanted to piggyback on that because, you know, when you first come in this truth, into the truth, a lot of times, Jake, you know, you like on eggshells, or y'all on eggshells, like this with the Most High. The scriptures say, don't be overly righteous and don't be over much wicked. So you have to have a balance. And it was funny, he made a point. He stated that on his curse day, when he first came into the truth, his people sent him some money and he didn't spend it. But hey, look, brother, I would have spent the money, man. All right, because you know there ain't nothing off about that of your family, and that's another thing too. Brothers get misconstrued, you know, about certain things. Like we don't celebrate birthdays, of course, right? We don't celebrate carnal means or anything like that. We ain't throwing club or bachelor parties, none of that bullshit. But hey, man, it's your curse day, bro. I mean, you gonna treat yourself or whatever, man, with some wine or take yourself on. That's on you, man. You know. All the birthdays and cakes and all that shit is wicked, but if your family want to do something for you and take you out to dinner, man, I mean, it ain't going off, okay? Because for one thing, the scriptures say where there's no law, there's no transgression. Now, if you premeditate, now I'm gonna go ahead and throw a party, I'm around a hall, and we gonna party like it's 1999, then you know you're striding on the fence, you're going off. But if your family want to do something, where you got a woman, she want to take you out and stuff like that, man, or you do a little getaway or whatever, man, that's between you and your Ba'ashim Yahushai. No man gonna judge you for that, you know, especially if you ain't throwing birthday parties type shit. But you know, brothers come through, you know, hang out, y'all do shit. I mean, that's on y'all, you know. Nobody's gonna condemn you for it, you know. Personally, my family sent me, you know, a couple of years. I remember on a wicked ass Christmas holiday, you know, my mom and family there send me money and shit like that. What, I'm gonna not spend it? I didn't ask them to send me anything, you know. I didn't ask them to send it, but they did it under their own, you know, within their right, because you know they don't believe in the truth. So I didn't reject the money. Shit, I'm like, I'm gonna spend it on whatever the hell I want to spend it on. So I thought that was quite funny. And the purpose of this walk is you gonna fuck up. You're gonna fuck up in this walk, period, man. Because that's the whole point of having a savior. You ain't gonna get it right on the first time. You ain't gonna be able to keep every Shabbat perfect. Like on the Sabbath, sometimes I watch TV. Shit, I mean, it's rest. In my mindset, me resting means me just resting my mind, getting into the scriptures, you know, studying, and just really just being at peace with Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, you know. And we've been so conditioned to believe that the Shabbat is a burden because you're so used to overworking yourselves in this kingdom, to the point the Sabbath is really a blessing because everybody needs that rest no matter what day it falls on. We just been so conditioned in Babylon, aka America, to want to move around so much to the point we forget the whole purpose of the day of rest, man. It's to rest. You know, whatever you do, meditate on Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, you know, and keep it in law, statutes, commandments to your best of your ability. But the point I want to make is the fact that in this walk, the purpose of this walk is to mess up. All right, and I ain't saying deliberately go off, but the thing of it is you're gonna mess up because the Lord is telling you you can't do it on your own. Okay, you don't have what it takes to do this on your own, because that's the case you wouldn't need a savior. Like these Old Testament guys, they talk all this bullshit about, oh well, King David, the Lord ain't come yet, so you telling me King David is gonna save you? Because King David himself need a savior, because hey, what did he say? He says, look, King David said, look, he went off. Psalms 51. There's a prayer of forgiveness, a prayer of the Lord not taking the spirit off him. And Paul said, hey, oh wretched man that I am. So even the most prolific of the prophets needed a savior, which shows you that we all can go off, man. You know, I just thought that was funny when he made that comment. That was funny, man, because I know what it's like coming into the truth. I remember when I first came into the truth, man, I had to put the pepperoni pizza I loved so much away, you know, and I couldn't eat it no more. So even if I remember, man, at my job, this was my fresh in the truth, and then they ordered pizza. Now, I didn't know that they had a such thing as pepperoni baked in a crust, but it looked to be cheese. So, man, I ate that shit, man. And when I say that I ate that shit, and I said that I felt like I threw up after that, man, I tried to throw that whole damn thing up because it wasn't sitting right with my stomach. I'm like, wait a minute, man. They put some bullshit in this Fuck around, it was pepperoni in the damn crust. And I was mad, man. I was like, damn, man, I feel like the Lord was going to destroy me. But the Lord wink at sins like that. Lord, like, don't even sweat that, man. You know, you didn't know and you fresh in. Don't even kill yourself over it, man. Just don't deliberately do it. It's a difference between when you willingly going off, or sometimes your flesh do get weak, and that's when you pray to the Lord to forgive you. But you got niggas that's blatantly disrespecting the Passover. That's not acceptable. And then you got the more diverse situations that you want to cusp of breaking the law, and then you want to cusp of not breaking it. So it's one of them things that you got to really analyze through the spirit and say if this is a wise thing to do. Prime example, man, you know, brothers out there getting caught up with these women. You got to be careful with that, because the women is a very complicated situation, man. They'll have somebody on the side and you won't even know about it. You know, you may speculate it, but through the spirit, if she's lying, because your flesh wants you to say, your flesh wants her to say you're single, because that's your flesh. Your flesh wants that. But spiritually, you know, if you know it's something off, the Lord will give you signs in the spirit. That's when it's time to jet out of there. Hop a jet up out of there, man. You know, because your flesh gonna want to go off all day. You know, flesh will get to scrutinizing and going into different things to extrapolate information out of whatever situation it is, just so you can be justified within yourself. But the spirit will always intervene and give you answers on why this is not wise to do. You know, and sometimes if the spirit don't give you cadence to see it, then, you know, you may be good. But at the same time, you got to use your best discretion too. You know, like if I jump off this building, I'm going to break my leg. I might not want to do it. But I just got a precept here, Romans 3, and I'm going to start at verses 20. It says, therefore, by the deeds of the law, there shall no flesh be justified in his sight. So all you guys that's pushing the law, you ain't going to be justified by the law. It says, for by the law, for by the law is the knowledge of sin. Right. So the reason why the law was put into place, because it was telling you what not to do, because we were sinners. It says, but now the righteousness of the Most High without the law is manifest, being witnessed by the law and the prophets, even the righteousness of the Most High, which is by the faith of Yahushua, and it's to all and upon all them that believe, for there is no difference. So basically, to believe in the Lord is still believing in the law, because he was the giver of the law, but he's above the law. Like they got a movie called Above the Law. Yahushua is above the law, but if you have faith in him, it's still having the same effect as you fought in the law, because the Lord, he supersedes that. And plus, you believe in the Lord, you're going to keep the law to the best of your ability, but you're not going to be judged by that, because your faith is in Yahushua, which is going to cause you to do right. It says here, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High. There you go, man. So, hey, the purpose of this walk is to fall. You're going to fall. It says, but being justified freely by his grace through the redemption that is in Yahushua, whom the Most High have set forth to be appropriation through faith in his blood, and to declare his righteousness for the remission of sins that are passed through the forbearance of the Most High. Okay, so there you go. So to declare, I say at this time, his righteousness, that he may be just, and by the justifier of him which believe it in Yahushua. All right, so there you go, man. It says, where is boasting then? It is excluded. By what law of works? But nay, but by the law of faith, which is a cut to Nate and all them other guys that say we were faith-based Israelites, man. All right, we ain't under the law, but nonetheless, we keep the law because the Lord said to keep it, and it is part of our customs. Everything in life have laws to it. The laws of gravity, the laws of air, the law of fire. Everything has a law that it is bounded by. All right, but we're not bounded by this physical law, because we're bounded by the law and governance of Yahushua. All right, so with that, I just want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahushua. And with that, shalom and a baba ball.